What's up? What's up? What's up, Taurus? This is Queen Novelle coming to do your August 2019 reading for you guys. What's up? I hope you guys are well. You guys have recovered from this full moon in Capricorn. And you're ready for this new moon in Leo, which is bringing love, creativity, creation, your life purpose. Okay. All right. So how are we gonna do this for you guys? We're gonna do your charms first. Then we're gonna do your confetti. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do the charms and the confetti like I did Aries. Put it together, and then we'll clarify with the astrology dice, and then we'll do a 12 card spread, astrology spread, to clarify everything. Okay, I'm gonna try that out this month, see how that works. Just to clarify my divination, just with the tarot, to see how that is coming together for you guys. All right, so let's pull your charms. I love the sound of charms. That's pretty. It's a guilty pleasure. All right. This is for Taurus for August. Okay. Ooh. Let me get a little bit more for you guys. Okay. Okay, I already see some of you have been hitting the fast food a little bit, or maybe you're thinking about putting the fast food down. Have a little burger here. And the change with your diet is like, you can't stop it anymore. Okay, let me get I had to change the container. I had the mason jar. I had the confetti in. It was kind of getting squished in there, and none of them was moving, so, because I kept adding to it. But all right. Ooh. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so you guys are going through a lot spiritually, I see. A lot spiritually, as well as you're just becoming aware of who the fuck you are, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, so something that came out that actually fell on the floor, and it was actually these five things that fell on the floor. I feel like you guys already know these things. If you don't, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But it says malachite for sexual problems, which is sex addiction, porn addictions, things of that nature. Just sexual problems, mental sexual problems, okay? And then we have answers from your childhood trauma, as well as your child or children's have been victims of molestation. Now, I don't really think that it's a coincidence that all of these came out and fell on the floor, as well as connect over childhood trauma. They came out and fell on the floor, and they were all together, and they're all the same thing, kind of, okay? So some of you definitely needs to detox and talk to someone if you need to. Some of you are healers, so you might want to heal your children, but definitely stand up for your children like you wanted to be stood up for, if you have been a victim of molestation. This is for a small group of people, or maybe a large group of people, but I don't think it's a coincidence that they fell out all by themselves and went on the floor, and I did readings out of this, so it's not like they were all stuck together. Okay, let's jump into it. Okay, so you guys are really self reflecting right now. You've also becoming aware of your creativity. Some of you have been drawing, painting, in the arts, in the music. Okay, you definitely becoming aware that you need new friends, you need a new soul tribe, and as well as you need to humble yourself. You guys are becoming very aware of the things that you need to change, the things that you need to have compassion in. Okay. Okay, so there's definitely a need for you to play your hand when it comes to the hand that you've been dealt when it comes to a Leo as well as a Aries. And this also could mean you becoming self aware of your strength if you're not dealing with a Leo or Aries. But excuse my nails, you guys. Definitely you guys have been dealt a good hand. But it is something with the hearts. It is something of the heart, I believe, like emotions and stuff like that. But you've been dealt a good hand when it comes to this Leo. And it could be also an Aries. And you just need to kind of like play your hand right. Okay. But I'm noticing a lot of stuff that you're noticing, that you're coming to a realization with, has something to do or somewhat has to do with spirituality, okay? There's definitely a need for you to humble yourself and be playful. Some of you are considering going back to school or researching your craft, okay? Okay, stop helping people until you're together. And I was on top of a Cancer, so maybe some of you have been helping a Cancer. Cancer is also associated with the home, associated with your family life, also your intuition with the moon being High Priestess. Some of you are into the arts when it comes to music. Maybe you're singers, rappers, comedians, something with a mic. Okay. There's definitely finances and things are coming together. There's a need for you to cook. Or maybe you guys are good cooks and there's a need for you to start creating your own cookbook and things of that nature. Or just like getting into passing down legacies. Maybe you look at old movies and you like, oh, you remember how grandma used to leave, recipes down. I want to leave that to my kids and I know how to cook. Well, it's a good time for you to really embark on that because that is something that's tradition that everyone kind of lost track of. It's not a culture. Some cultures is really good at passing down recipes and things, but I'm noticing with this modern day culture when it comes to a lot of races, especially in America, there is not a lot of passing down of traditions when it comes to cooking because everything is changing. Everybody is starting to, stop eating certain things and meat and, you know, you guys are thinking about missed opportunities with relationships that you should have given a chance. Maybe these relationships are somebody that you probably cheated on, or somebody that was wise, somebody that was really a keeper that you feel like have the values that you have now, but it's a missed opportunity. Spirit wants you to look forward. Don't look so much in the past unless it's coming. If it was for you, it'll come back around to you. Okay. You guys are definitely getting the bag, getting the money. For those of you who are not as blessed as others, Spirit wants you to know that there's a need for self-love. Self-love will help you bring in the things that, and self-love is just creating boundaries, loving yourself, realizing the things that you've been programmed to believe about yourself, whether it's your hair, your eyes, your body, the way you view others, how people view you. Okay? But definitely there's a change in values for a lot of you. With this owl here, there is changes in values right now. Some of you have been unfaithful in the past, and I believe that is changing. You're starting to see the value in others. You're starting to see the value in yourself. You're starting to see it's starting to all come together. There is a need for maybe some of you been drinking or indulging in recreational drugs or something because it's draining your sacral chakra, which is all about the reproductive system around your pelvic area. Maybe you've been having pains. Some for women, maybe you've been having menstrual pains and things of that nature. You just need to clear your chakras. Okay, so I don't know what flag this is. If that means something to someone, I forgot. Moving on. Okay, for those of you who've been thinking about going on dates and stuff, I think it's a really good time to start having fun and going out. Okay? There's honor being restored back to your household and into your love life. You're making big impressions on people and you're ending confusion. You're learning how to protect your energy. Someone may have put some type of black magic on you with ill intent in the past. Yeah, it was an Aquarius. This was by the Aquarius in the past. And you're learning how to heal yourself from that. Matter of fact, you're becoming more powerful from that. Maybe you've been saging, smudging, doing detoxes, staying away from negative people. I see a lot of negativity just getting pushed to the side. Okay. Spirit wants you to cut out lower vibrations. Continue to protect your energy. Also, there is a possibility that you will have to let go of this Leo. The Leo in the beginning that you need to play your cards with. There is a possibility that you need to let go of this person. Maybe they're not adapting well, or but you need to let go of this person to take care of yourself. That doesn't mean that they won't come back to you. It's just that you need to really take care of yourself first. Some of you have been having dreams that's been giving you answers. You haven't been paying attention to your dreams. You should write them down, decode them, okay? Also, there is a secret romance, possibly in Africa, Europe, overseas. There's a secret romance that either balance is becoming restored to it, or maybe they're a Virgo or a Libra. Or maybe you want to marry this person. Because I know that Libra is all about marriages and partnerships and intimate relationships. There is a need for you to speak up to a Taurus. It will help your spiritual growth. as well as you need to be adventurous. You're going through a lot of changes right now, and you got to be lighthearted with the situations. So be adventurous, go camping, hiking. I'm not saying go full Will Smith, but be a little bit more adventurous. I'm getting that some of you are on social media a lot, or maybe you're recording, like videotaping, things that's a part of your abilities with the, or maybe you're into movies, maybe you're an actor. I'm getting social media though. Maybe you're trying to do YouTube or start a channel. Okay. Some of you was homeless as a child. Okay. There's things that's coming up with your childhood, and the changes are inevitable, but you are this butterfly. You're kind of like that caterpillar pillar that's kind of like beautiful now. There's a lot of blessings coming in for you. Yeah, the Capricorn full moon brings up old shit just so you can get past it and move on to the next phase of your life. Okay. Some of you have been acting really childish. There's a need for you to humble yourself, especially with over here. You're becoming aware that you need to humble yourself. I'm not saying have several seats, but you're telling yourself to have several seats, okay? And we have it over here again. And I think when it comes to your visions of how you perceive the world, you guys are receiving a lot of synchronicities right now, a lot of creativity. You're on the right path. There's a need for you to dress up. There's a need for you to dress up. You have to make a decision. It's something that you need to speak up on. Maybe it's about something with Capricorn energy, or something with Sagittarius energy, or a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. I do have Capricorn that's over here as well. But there's something that you need to speak up about and make a decision with, okay? For some of you, there's a need for you to log off of social media to kind of like ground yourself a little bit. Okay. Okay, so some of you have been your intuition is guiding you to back to your partner being sneaky. You've been noticing sneaky behavior with your partner, and that your child is acting up. Now, for some of you, and this is a small group, your child is acting up based off of what came out and fell on the floor. Your child is acting up because of they're a victim, and you just need to tread lightly when talking to them. And it does not necessarily have to be someone in your family, or maybe it is. Sometimes it's the people that your child is playing with. It's other children. It's other intimate settings with the people that's watching your kids, the daycare provider. Just if your child is really acting up and it's weird behavior, really pay attention to don't be in denial, especially if you have been a victim of molestation. Most likely, if you didn't break the generational curse, it's going to trickle down to your children. So you want to be bold and be gentle when handling the situation, but don't give up. Don't stand down, okay? There's a need for you to be playful with your child. And there is, for some of you, a hardworking person that is coming in this month. I will say the end of July, beginning of end of July, beginning of August, or end of July, yeah, beginning of August, okay? Ooh, some of you are studying becoming a doctor. Okay, that is awesome. Okay, childhood experiences is affecting you now. Okay, with the Capricorn full moon, it just brought up old shit. That's it. Old dramas, old traumas, things from your childhood, upbringings, the fact that some of you are homeless or being molested or whatever the case may be. Maybe all, maybe one, maybe none, but something from your childhood is coming up that's affecting you right now. You need to create boundaries, okay? Okay. Now, for a small group, there is some that is addicted, using addictive drugs. It is blocking you right now. So spirit wants you to know, especially your heart chakra, you need to stop using addictive drugs, okay? Because we have out here the sacral chakra, the root chakra, the yeah, but the thing is, I feel like for some of you, it's just because we have a balanced root chakra and then we have a root chakra that's being affected. So I really feel like some of you are noticing that you have to change the way you're acting, you have to change what you're eating, and you're in the process of changing, so it's balancing out, and some of you just are not completely aware of how to do so, okay? There's definitely some change that's inevitable, that's due with your creation, your fertility, your creativity. It's changes that's coming. It's some things that you will need to let go, okay? New opportunities in business. And there's a celebration, possibly with a cancer or just in the household, okay? Because sometimes when you just know things and you're able to put your finger on it, it'll make sense. It'll bring you kind of like that. I mean, it's not joy because of course sometimes the situations are shitty, but it'll give you that relief that you know, because sometimes not knowing will drive you crazy, okay? You need to trust your intuition. Okay, for some of you, your divine masculine is telepathically communicating. Yeah. Okay, already did that. You need to humble yourself. Some of you want to start a nonprofit. Good for you. I hear advocating for children. Oh, so some of you want to adopt, okay? You need to heal your childhood trauma before you adopt, just so you won't kind of like transfer it over to the other kid. But I feel like it is great. I feel like you guys will be great parents. I really see a lot. I see a lot of growth, a lot of awareness. You guys are very in tune with your intuition. Some of you need to stop sleeping with other people's partner, but I really feel like you are aware of that. I don't think it's something that is just kind of like I'm telling you and you don't know. I think you've already been thinking about that, okay? We also have get purple right. You know, for those of you that's not into crystals, maybe you want to get into crystals and stones and the meaning and just try it out. Purple is a curse lifter, and we have someone try to put black magic on you. We have it's possibly Aquarius that you let go. It's also blocking your memories, okay? It's blocking your dreams. That's probably why you're having a problem. And then we have you guys, some of you are in the army, or you're sleeping with somebody that's in the army, or maybe you're just in the army because it was like right by each other. And then that's cool because we also have like the American flag here. So yeah, I definitely feel like some of you are in the army. That's how you make your monies. You're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities through music as well as through numbers. And then we have watch your children. So, some of you really need to watch your children. And it's not like you need to watch certain behaviors, off behaviors. Behaviors like, that's weird. Or behaviors like, wait, that's not normal. Or, someone sneaking or like pulling away really fast when you come in a room. Things of that nature. Watch your kids, okay? Because it's kind of like a ripple effect. For those of you who've been raped, molested, you are the main ones that need to watch your children, okay? Or for those of you with partners that have been raped, molested. Not saying that it's your partner. I'm just saying that one of the parents, whoever's been through the trauma, it's like that's a generational curse, and you kind of have to deal with it accordingly. And just because they've been through it and you haven't been through it, don't mean that you're immune to it. They still have their own generational curses and drama and things of that nature, okay? Okay, so this black magic for some of you is making you very sad. If you have been just sad for no reason, you don't even know why. You're just really just like depressed and it just came out of nowhere. That's because someone is literally doing magic on you with ill intent. It's not even love spells. It's like they don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to grow. Maybe you're growing too fast for them. Maybe it's time for a change. Yeah, you've been changing, okay? And they are not liking it, so they're putting black magic on you and stuff. And sometimes it can just be people don't realize how powerful candle magic is. And when you're lighting a candle with certain intent, especially if you're doing things to the candle, that's a form of, a ritual too. And when you're doing stuff with the intention of ill intent towards someone, they're going to be affected by it. And of course, that person will get their karma and stuff, but your main thing is to protect yourself and your energy. I'm not saying like, you're going to go crazy, but you probably be depressed. You're probably depressed out of nowhere for no reason. And that's because of why. That's why. There's secrets about you, okay? It's some of you been thinking about making your own oracle cards. It's the right time. And if some of you been thinking about writing your journey, and there's a need for you to take a leap of faith. Okay? Okay, so you need to release a karmic. Some of you need to release a karmic. Ooh, so some of you are becoming very emotionally fulfilled by finding out who you really are. By doing this self-evaluation, by finding out your talents, finding out you're causing that Five of Swords energy. Like people is envious of you for no apparent reason, just because of your self-realization. You're being social media stalked right now. And you're just becoming aware of who you are. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know to clean your house. It will make you so much happier because you don't realize that sometimes clearing out old energy in your house would make you not just temporarily feel good. You won't realize what's been affecting you until you're getting in that mode and your mind start going, and your mind will tell you something about what's something that's been affecting you, and you're like, damn, I didn't even know that was affecting me like that. But they're saying clean your house so you can get kind of that enlightenment, okay? Yeah, okay, so some of you want to start your own YouTube channel. So we have the movie BM. I love my charms. This is like my new hobby, you guys. I don't get paid or anything. I don't have a like, share, subscribe, okay? If you haven't liked, share, subscribe, please go right now and like, share, subscribe. I'm only have like 50 subscribers, and I really feel somebody wants to see me, my nose. Okay. Um, I really feel like, I have something to teach you guys, or um, just information to be given in a fun type of way. I mean, this is fun to me. It may not be fun to you, but it's fun to me. Ooh, you guys are getting money. I like money. Money, money, money. Ew. Okay. But definitely, you guys are high priests, have a lot of high priestess energy. You're being creepy stalked by a Sagittarius, which is common. I'm noticing Sagittarius is kind of creepy. I mean, and it's funny because I love Sagittarius. I know a lot of Sagittarius. That's really cool, but I guess they have a creepy side too. Okay, so some of you are splurging a little bit on yourself, buying necklaces and bracelets and things, jewelry. We have a lot of jewelry out here. Maybe for some of you, your divine masculine want to buy you some type of jewelry. Okay. Stop crying. I think that has something to do with you just not having an understanding. And I see that you guys are putting confusion like down with the octopus in reverse. But basically, because you guys are really working on your craft, you have a lot of people that is giving you that five of swords type of energy. Maybe they feel like you're self-centered, or I don't know, but it's that five of swords type of energy. Some of you will be moving in with Aries, okay? There's a need for you to let go of Taurus, or something with Taurus energy, which is like values, property, money, maybe a business venture. Okay, let me see if I left anything out. Yeah, somebody really wants to see me. My nose is itching, like tingling on the tip. Okay, but that's cool when you're single, single. Okay, let's adopt. Some of you are getting into politics, and this change is inevitable. And I believe it's people that's starting a nonprofit and advocating from children. Maybe it has something to do with those children that Trump is like, putting in these camps in there. I was just watching an interview on it. But definitely there's a need for you to let go of things that's not serving you. Some of you need to let go of an Aquarius, okay? And a Taurus. So did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? There'll be a hardworking person coming in for you. All right. So I will be moving on to the astrology type. This is for Taurus. Okay, so you guys got the seventh house. You guys, which is Virgo, as well as Capricorn. Okay. So the seventh house is all about marriages, partnerships, intimate relationships. The Libra is the ruling sign, which is justice, equality, balance, and then Venus, the planet of love and attraction. Okay. So honestly, I feel like with this Capricorn energy, is definitely things that's coming up from your past that's becoming balanced. Okay. Traumas, things that happened to you in your childhood, your upbringing in your childhood, you being home, for some of you being homeless, those type of things are, you're restoring balance to them. And then with the Capricorn energy, you're getting rewards and working rewards from it. That's the good upside of Capricorn energy, even though it has that devil side of things, which is addictions, just the devil. I mean, everything that the devil kind of embodies, you know? And then we have the sun, which is all about enlightenment. It's all about it's the energy source. It's the light. It's the light. Your love and light. It's um, Leo energy. You know, so we're with the new moon and the fact that this is for, and I just seen a butterfly. Um, with and especially with us having a butterfly here, as well as chariot energy as well. Definitely I see a lot of enlightenment coming in, especially with everything kind of just being right here. You're getting a lot of enlightenment, a lot of self-reflection. You're coming across your talents. You're coming across the things that you need to fix. You're coming across childhood dramas and stuff, and as well as these dice kind of landed by the confetti, and it's very interesting what they landed by. Okay, so Capricorn landed by take care of yourself and cut out lower vibrations. And then the sun landed by children, which is enlightenment about children. This is crazy. And then my nose just keep itching. And then the seventh house, which is like Libra and restoring balance, it landed by stop addicting drugs. And it does not have to mean that you're doing, coke or anything like that. It's just that sometimes people use drugs, even prescription drugs, recreationally. And during times of trials and tribulations, it become a little bit more than recreationally, especially with alcohol. You could be doing alcohol. It just become a little bit more. But I think it's very interesting how these dice fell by the things that you like. Some of you becoming enlightenment by your children, or if you don't have children, enlightened about your childhood traumas, or it could be enlightened about a partner's trauma from their childhood, or enlightenment about their children. It can go many ways. It's not all about you. You are the light that people is kind of looking to right now. You are because you being woke and conscious, you're beaming. So people is going to gravitate towards you for help, including your children's, your friends' children. I just had a weird situation where this girl, I stopped talking to her, and her one of the children that was associated with her ran up to me and just hugged me, and try to get a hug in before someone is like, get away or something like that. And before because usually I'll be like, hands off, I don't want nothing to do. But I just really felt like, the child wanted some type of help, but I couldn't, do anything at the time. I'm still healing myself. I'm still helping myself and my children, dealing with my own generational curses. But that doesn't mean that I didn't think about it. I didn't think about or try to use my intuition to navigate the severity of the situation. And maybe you just have that gift, okay? All right. So let me actually set up for the 12 card spread, so it won't be all just something big is happening in February. Yeah, and I think it has something to do. And we're back. Okay. So I'm going to try to do it a little fast this time. Yesterday day before yesterday when I did Aries, it took me freaking forever to get through this astrology spread. The video ended up being like an hour and a half, and most of it was the astrology cards. So crazy. Okay, so the first house, you guys, this is for the house of Aries, which is like your physical appearance, your first impressions, your self awareness. Aries is the ruling sign of the first house, which is associated with leadership. And the ruling planet is Mars, which is your planet of energy and aggression. You guys got the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Empress to clarify, and the Queen of Rods to clarify. So from what I get from this is you're noticing that you're not an option. You're the prize. If you notice on this card, all the cups that's facing up, it kind of have the illusion of the knight, the illusion of the high priestess, the illusion of like kind of that dark. It's kind of facing towards the darkness. But when you turn it over, all the cups is kind of like falling towards the darkness, and then you have this one cup that's kind of like up towards enlightenment. Okay, and you're becoming very enlightened right now. I explained that earlier with the charms. Okay, whether you're male or female, you are recognizing your nurturing side, especially when you're exploring your childhood traumas. You can't help but nurture. Okay, as well as your creative side, your fire, your ambition, your sexuality, your career, becoming very focused on your career, that fiery energy of the fire signs. Okay, you guys are, whether you're male or female, you're very career focused, you're very nurturing right now, very compassionate, you're very enlightened about what's going on. And if you're not enlightened, you know how to get there. You're not worried about how you're going to get there. You just know that you need to trust your intuition. Okay, moving on to the second house, you guys got the Ten of Cups, clarified by the King of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So what I get from this is you guys are very emotionally fulfilled right now. Okay, and we have emotional fulfillment kind of clarified down here as well. You guys are very emotionally fulfilled, but because of this emotional fulfillment, you do have people that is kind of like envious in a sense. Okay, you're stirring up controversy. You're the people around you kind of mean spirited. I believe that this is also for those of you that probably dealt with this Aquarius that put black magic on you, or did some type of negative spell work against you. It's all about the jealousy, the controversy that you're starting because of this emotional fulfillment, because you're deciding to change and you're working on your craft. Okay, and this don't even look like you're working on a craft with this person. You're leaving this person in behind. And that's the problem. Okay, and this could be male or female. This King of Swords could be male or female. It's someone with very masculine energy who is being an asshole in layman terms. Okay, but this is the second house, which is like money, possessions, value. So I feel like this is someone who is associated with business or with your values, or but really somebody associated with business with this Three of Pentacles. Okay, ouch, I had took off my nails yesterday. I have to get a new set. Okay, so you guys got the Devil, the Hermit, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Rods. Okay, so already I'm getting, of course, this Devil is a lot of Capricorn energy going on here. I was just explaining to you guys about the Capricorn full moon and how it's affecting you, and then you guys have a lot of Capricorn energy with your childhood traumas coming up. Also, you guys probably have been in a slight depression where you let your house get a complete mess. um it's because you're in this hermit mode, but it's basically like, with the two together is someone who like things a little bit, messy, or lately have been letting things get a little messy, a little funky, a little bit, unhygienic when it comes to certain things. But it's just because of you wasn't expecting this energy. Even though people talk about the astral alignments and the planet aligning, and and it doesn't make sense to, but this Capricorn full moon made me start looking into. That's the reason why I started doing the astrology spread, because I was fully affected, like affected. Everybody in my family was affected by this full moon in Capricorn. And of course, I use my intuition to navigate, but I kind of like use my intuition to navigate and then placed it and, gave it to everybody else. Like, deal with it. Now I healed myself. Now deal with it, because, the controversy around it. But definitely, I feel like you guys are doing an introspection. You guys are doing a reflection, a reevaluation of this Capricorn energy, of this devil, and you're going to get rewards for just reevaluating, just for doing that, introspection. And it's going to bring in the coins. It's going to bring in the family. It's going to bring the things that you desire with this 10 of Pentacles, as well as put you, and this is male or female, in this King of Rods position where you're focused. The only thing about this deck that I find very interesting is if you look at the King's eyes, he's kind of like reflecting on something. It looks like something like he's in a daydream over something in his past, which I feel like some of you who are a little bit financially off, or not even, you don't have to be, but I feel like some of you are getting over, or really thinking about people in your past that you may have done wrong. Maybe you're reflecting on this Capricorn energy, and you're in this hermit mode, so you're like, damn, like I really like fucked up with these people or whatever. But you're very focused and career oriented right now, and very focused on the future, and you're very mature. You're maturing, and I have stopped acting childish, but that change is inevitable. You're maturing, and this is the third house, which is communication, siblings, neighborhood. It's also the ruling sign is Gemini, which is the twins, the lovers. But I also feel like with the twins and the lovers, a side that people rarely touch on with that card is also dealing with brother-sister relationships. Okay, and with this Capricorn energy, I really have a strong feeling that some of you have been maybe molested by your brother or your children, or someone with because a lot of people don't kind of like touch on the brother sister kind of relationship, and a sibling, just a sibling relationship with the Lovers card. And it's a very weird card. I want to know who came out with that card. It's a very weird card, because I'm noticing it's not even the strongest love card to get. I mean, because on a Lovers card, especially in this deck, it's like the woman is kind of infatuated. It's kind of like the twin flame kind of relationship. Where is that deck? I don't know if it's in here. Never mind. But kind of like the twin flame relationship, where it's like the girl, she's all into the guy, and she's like holding his head, and then the guy, he's like drifting off, he's looking off, he looks all depressed, he looks stuck, he looks like he doesn't even want to be there. But anywho, back on subject. I feel like you guys are basically taking charge and being adamant, and getting down to the bottom of business to get out of this mode. But this mode is helping you a lot to mature. and you're even like maturing more than your family members. Okay, fourth house. Fourth house is all about motherhood, home, family. The ruling sign is Cancer, associated with the protection and nurturing. And the moon, which is associated with the feminine cycles, as well as it's ruled by it's associated with the high priestess. Okay. Okay, so we have devil again. Okay. So we have devil here, and then we have devil again. So this is the third house, and this is the fourth house. Okay. So basically, it's funny because it's saying the same thing. You guys are reflecting with something in your family. So this is the third house. Okay. And the hermit is like introspection and, kind of like going within to find the answers and kind of like withdrawing and isolating yourself sometimes as well. And so is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is getting that enlightenment, withdrawing, retreating, introspection. It's kind of like the minor arcana of the hermit. And then we have this Page of Wands, which the Son of Wands, which is kind of compared to the Page of Wands, which is the youngest in the royal courts, but it is also the most enthusiastic of them all. And it's enthusiasm in the wands, which is the spirituality. So you guys are getting that enlightenment spiritually. We have enlightenment. And it's about this devil energy. And then the crazy part about this devil card is the kids. Let me see. The kids at the bottom of the deck. The boy and the girl. The girl looks all distraught. She's trying to hang on a little bit more. And the boy is just like, his head is fucked up. And you're getting synchronicities in music. They're binded by music. Very interesting. And this is with your home life. So we have the third house is all about communication, neighborhoods, siblings, and things like that. And then we have your home. So something with either you experience these things with your brothers and your sisters, which is, your siblings, or these things happen to you by these people. Okay. Either way, you're getting alignment. Of course, you know your situation better than anyone. Okay, so in the fifth house, which is Leo, which is creation, procreation, recreation. The ruling sign, of course, is Leo, which is courage and showmanship. And then the sun is the ruling planet, which is a star, and it's associated with the energy of enlightenment. Okay. You guys got the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So off the back, the Eight of Swords is all about a difficult situation that cannot be ignored. Okay, you cannot ignore the situation. You have to grow from the situation. This butterfly is not going to stay on this sword. Matter of fact, the butterfly is almost finished. It already went from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and it's not going to fall because the butterfly knows how to fly. So even if you come off the thing, you're not going to get stuck by these swords. It's just an illusion. Also, the Eight of Swords is very like a mental prison. So this is all about your enlightenment, especially since it's the fifth house. It's all about your enlightenment, of course your creativity and things like that. But Leo is all about life purpose as well. And this particular Knight of Swords is Sir Lancelot, which is the defender of chivalry. And he jumps into situations without weighing out the consequences, which is probably, and this is clarifying the Eight of Swords. So I feel like you guys are you guys need to reevaluate the situation before jumping in and thinking you're going to whoop somebody's ass, okay? That's not the way to go about it, especially when it involves your children. For those of you who children is being affected by your generational curses. And for the that's crazy. I just seen a hummingbird on a purple flower, which is like crazy because it's reminding you you're royalty. Your royalty is, well, it's letting me know you're royalty. And this hummingbird is not going away. That's crazy. I haven't seen a hummingbird in a long time. Very beautiful. That is interesting. Look up hummingbird, you guys. Okay. But you guys are royalty, and um Sir Lancelot, he's kind of got his heart on his shoulder with this green, and the green is all about the heart chakra. And then he has the orange, which is all about the sacral chakra, both of which is in your reading that's being affected right now by the situation. You guys need to he doesn't think though. He just jump in, want to beat somebody ass. Like no thinking. You have to be strategic. You have to think about your emotions. You have to think about your mental sanity. You have to think about how you're going to heal from this, how your how you're going to get clarity from this, understanding, compassion, and how you're going to deal with your children. And some of you really need to watch your children around other children, because sometimes it's not the people in your household, it's other children that's being abused and you don't know, and then they play with your children and they do stuff to your children, okay? Okay, so now we have the sixth house, which is work, duty, responsibility, service to others. The ruling sign is Virgo, which is about cleanliness, hygiene. It's the Virgin Mary. The ruling planet is Mercury, which is speed and communication. Okay, so this is very interesting, you guys. You guys got the Ten of Wands, the Son of Pentacles, and the Ten of Rods to clarify. Okay? This is the end of a spiritual cycle for you guys. Usually with these spiritual cycles comes with a lot of clarity. The Ten of Swords come with heartbreak. The Ten of Rods can come with heartbreak too. The only thing is with the Ten of Rods is it come with heartbreak and clarity. You won't be as sad because of the enlightenment you're getting. You just need to know how to handle the situation. Half of the anxiety comes from not knowing how to handle the situation. But with this Son of Pentacles, let me see. Of course, the pages is all about learning. Some of them, it's a messenger. And with the pentacle is something on the physical plane. It's not really like spirituality, enlightenment. Then we have swords, it's more mental, and then we have cups, it's emotional. This is enlightenment through a messenger. If you're not going to get the enlightenment spiritually, which I really think you do with this Ten of Rods, you're putting your intuition along with information that you're receiving together, like two and two, bam, bam. Like, that don't sound right to me. Bam, bam, that don't sound right to me. And you're really being guided by spirit in doing so, okay? And I think it's very interesting that Virgo is also the hermit energy, as well as it has Mercury, which is speed and communication, and the Pentacles. The only thing with the Pentacles, notice with the royal courts that's a little higher, like the knights and stuff, they're very slow moving type of energy. very a slow moving energy. But this is probably something that's been going on for years and years and years and years, from your childhood, and the messages is coming in now, which is like, oh no, this cycle's over, and you're going to be supported. And because of this, I think that's where the new soul tribe is coming in at. The new people, new family. You're gonna build your new family, okay? Also, for some of you, you're gonna be, after this, kind of focused on your business, not so much on family. Well, of course, the family in your household, but I don't think like extended family is going to be your biggest concern. Okay, so the seventh house, which is associated with marriage, partnerships, intimate relationships. The ruling sign is Libra, which is associated with justice, equality, and balance. And then the ruling sign is the ruling planet is Venus, which is the planet of love and attraction. You guys got Death, the Ace of Cups, Judgment in reverse, the Sun, and the Sun to clarify, and the Emperor to clarify. Okay, so I don't believe I have my little okay, so let me go over this first. Okay, so definitely there's something in your relationships and your intimate relationships and marriage, partnerships, even if you're not married, the person that you're with, the person that you're sharing energy with. Some people, you don't have to be in physical relationships. Sometimes you do have a relationship with someone, energy wise or something like that. There's a change that's inevitable. Death is an inevitable change when it comes to the physical plane. Okay? Is bringing a new beginning. For some of you, this is also pregnancy, a new beginning. The next person is probably going to be pregnancy. You may be pregnant with a girl, but this is a new beginning when it comes to emotions. For those of you who are going through family drama, this change is going to be inevitable when it comes to your relationship, your partnerships, things like that. And it's because it's a part of your home life, okay? And then we have the Judgment in reverse. And the Judgment in reverse is hold on one moment. But definitely what I see is you guys doing like you guys are definitely going through a spiritual awakening, but you're kind of having a rough time when it comes to the situation. And probably for some of you, it's accepting what's happening. A rough time accepting what's happening. But definitely you have to accept it, get past it, accept this new beginning, and you will get emotional, like all the fulfillment, the enlightenment, enlightenment about your kids, and just enlightenment, period. And it will bring this stability into your life. And then I also have this little cheat sheet I do for like the major arcana, and I'll give you guys some information on that. I think it's very cool and it's freaking accurate. The only thing is I forgot to go through it before because I didn't really look at the cards. Really quick. Okay, so the Emperor and the Sun is a trusted, powerful person, which I feel like is you. And then like the Emperor and the Judgment is an end of cycle, of growth, and it's recognized, and it's a point of change. It's like a graduation spiritually, which I feel like is very accurate with the 10 of Wands twice. Okay. And then we have um death, which I mean the Emperor in death, which is a person who is not open to advice from others, and sometimes a dangerous nut. I really feel like that's a person that you're letting go. Someone that's a dangerous nut. I think that's someone that you're letting go. Okay. Let me get one more for clarity with this. Okay, so with the Judgment and the Death card together, also you're having success, but you're noticing also the weariness, the tiredness is having on your body. Okay, so just basically take care of yourself, detox. And we have take care of yourself as well, but take care of yourself. Literally your muscles, detoxing, things of that nature. Okay, moving on. These videos are starting to be so freaking long now. I gotta find a way to cut them down. Okay, so for the eighth house, which is all about sex, death, other people's money, the ruling sign is Scorpio, which is the darker mysteries of life. The ruling planet is Pluto, which is the planet of death, resurrection, and unavoidable change. Just like whatever is happening in this relationship with the death and the judgment card, there's unavoidable change, and there will be fulfillment afterwards. But I don't think that whatever it is, it's gonna change. Okay. But you guys have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, which I feel like is very Queen of Pentacles is very independent. She's a very independent, nurturing queen. She do have her own paper. And I feel like you guys are getting away because the fact that the eighth house is also associated with other people's money, and the Six of Swords is more about traveling away from kind of like heartbreak or just traveling. Period. Also, a yellow butterfly went by for those of you. You want to look that up. Just being very independent and going away from things that no longer serve you into this rainbow here. Okay. So then we have the ninth house. Somebody really wants to see me, which is all about philosophy, long distance travel, higher education. The ruling sign is Sagittarius, which is honesty and exploration. And the ruling planet is Jupiter, which is the planet of luck and expansion. You guys got the Emperor, so you guys got the Emperor twice. The Page of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Mother of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and is clarified with Justice and the Hierophant. Okay, so already from what I see is you guys are taking control of your household, taking control of your children, taking control of situations right now. You guys feel like this change, it has to happen for things to become balanced. For things to become balanced, for things to work out the way you envision, the way they should be, you have to take control. Whether you're a man or a woman, maybe you didn't feel like you needed, or you shared the control with a partner, or your partner had a lot of control with It doesn't matter. You're taking control. Somebody, oh my God, really wants to see me. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so you guys got the Son of Swords. So someone is being very crafty behind the scenes. Someone is stalking you. Someone is social media stalking, creepy stalking. It's also is the one of the cards for the black magic, just things of that nature. If it was with the Ten of Swords and I think the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it'll really be like a confirmation. But this is more of a spying type of card, spying on people, spying on this foundation that you're building. The Ace of Pentacles is all about building a foundation, especially when it comes to the material world, just even legacy. If you look at this, like usually a stump will let you know how many years the tree's been alive based off of the indentations in the stump in the wood, and you guys are starting it off. Oh, the light went off. You guys are starting it off. You guys are building a foundation, okay? And someone is envious of that. This could be air energy. I already said there's an Aquarius, but I believe Aries, Aquarius, Gemini. I forgot the other one. Okay, you guys can let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you guys. Okay, so you guys are definitely building a foundation and working hard on your craft. You're working hard. Like, even I'm hearing day and night. It's not a moment where you're not jotting down something. It's not a moment where an idea is going past your head. It's not a moment of things that you need to fix in your life. Also see a ladybug. You guys have a lot of spirit animals. You need to look into your spirit animals because they are coming. And I haven't seen spirit animals in a couple of days now. So it's just very interesting while I'm doing this video. I'm seeing hummingbirds I haven't seen in years, and butterflies I see all the time. But, you know, you guys got hummingbirds, yellow butterflies, ladybugs, all types of stuff. You're working on your craft. Because you're working on your craft, I feel like a lot of you are getting out of relationships, and maybe this person is stalking you. But you guys are independent. You guys are getting also emotional fulfillment. You're working on your craft. You are becoming independent with your finances and protecting your children with the Mother of Wands. You're protecting your children. And it's funny because you guys got the Mother of Wands is the Queen of Wands. So you guys got the Emperor twice, the Queen of Wands twice, the Justice twice. You guys are bringing a lot of justice to the situation. There is some indecisiveness that's happening right now. Probably with the accusations or things that's coming, but you're no longer going to have anxiety because of the situation. Like, it's something this is no longer happening. You're letting this go. This is also clarified by Justice and the Hierophant. Justice is bringing justice to the situation, and the Hierophant is society's rules, just society's rules, really. Also represents the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, bringing clarity through your intuition. I'm getting, okay. Also, the Hierophant and Justice together is a person who inspires towards harmony, and the need to feel the progression, and you need to be patient. Everything is happening in divine timing. There's a need for you to be patient, okay? Yeah. All right, moving on, and this is for the ninth house. And we're back. Also, before the video had went off, I had got a message for some of you that maybe your childhood trauma has something to do with your parents passing away, and or a parent passing away. And I'm getting also an irresponsible parent, and then one parent passing away, and kind of leaving you in a situation with family members that wasn't the best situation. And that's something that you're sorting out now. And then I also got another message that I'm being nosy right now. And I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't know y'all, like, like, but that's a message, spirit, like, you being a little nosy, Okay. So the ninth house. The ninth house is, oh no, we're on the 10th house. Sorry, you guys. The 10th house is ambitions, that your ambition, status, career, your public image, fathers, authority figures, and then the ruling sign is Capricorn, which is rewards, work and rewards. And the ruling planet is Saturn, which is the planet of structure and boundaries. And also, you guys need to create boundaries for the people around you as well. The cards you got, sheesh, you guys are getting the same cards. It's crazy. The cards you're getting is the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Father of Pentacles, Justice, the Star, the Father of Cups in reverse. And it's all clarified by the Temperance. Okay, so you guys are going through a lot of major things. One thing I've noticed that's something that's consistent throughout all this is the major arcanas. You guys are getting the same major arcanas, and it's a lot of them. And it's death, judgment, the Temperance, which is like the calm after the storm, getting that acknowledgement of emotions. You see her crown and her third eye is kind of like beaming of light, like, oh, that type of shit. But definitely I see that you guys are trying to be very optimistic about your careers, but a lot of shit from your past is coming up right now. A lot of shit is affecting your children and your relationships right now. And of course, your situations and scenarios are different, but yet similar and the same, okay? Because everybody is not going to be molested. Everybody doesn't have children. Everybody, but it's certain things that's, similar. Use your discernment. There's definitely some juggling. And usually with the other card of the Two of Pentacles, there's a guy that's juggling kind of carelessly, and there is so much bullshit going on behind him in the sea, and it looks like a ship is about to wreck and run into the other one, and they're going on the waves, like tidal waves behind them and stuff. But this one is kind of like this butterfly that's trying to balance spirituality. Okay? Instead of bullshit, it's trying to balance spirituality. It's trying to balance the head and the heart, kind of. And it's funny because the root chakra is the first chakra, which is the base. But it kind of like is that fight or flight energy, which is more of your reaction, your courage. Like kind of where your courage coming from, and balancing that with your heart. And then we have the throat chakra as well as the sacral chakra. The throat chakra is how you speak, and then the sacral chakra is how you act. I mean, not the sacral. The solar plex chakra is how you act. And I think that you're trying to balance that because maybe in the past you've been the type that will go off on a person. Some of you will probably would have beat a person ass, or do something to the person because of your, you've been traumatized in your past, and you're learning how to control your tongue and control your actions. But that's because you have transformed into this butterfly. You have a lot to lose too. Um, but that still doesn't stop your past from coming up. Maybe for some of you, past relationships, past just things of your past. The Six of Cups, in my experience, for some reason, I would love an experience where it's not, because I even got telepathic communication. I put it under there. Some people think that the Six of Cups is someone coming back, and I have yet to experience the Six of Cups with someone coming back into the physical. Okay? And that's just in my experience. I haven't experienced it, even though that's what it is. I haven't experienced it. I've experienced this with emotions. And it's funny because it's the cups. I experienced this with shit from my past coming back, and it's all emotions and traumas and things you thought, and illusions, and things that you didn't think was illusion, like illusion of someone protecting you that you always pegged in your head of being a protector, and they are showing you now that they have never protected you. That was an illusion that you have created just because of you kind of putting them on a pedestal, But just things of your past and childhood traumas coming up, okay? That's causing you Five of Cup energy. It's causing you to feel a little blue, a little down, okay? But you're receiving some type of enlightenment. But if you notice, he's side-eyeing this shit. He's side-eyeing. He's like, oh no, you're becoming a little bit more mature, but you don't really trust people, Justice is coming to this situation. Balance is getting restored. There's a need for you to have faith, Some of you are, with this Father of Pentacles and the Star, some of you are really, I feel like, the entertainment industry. You guys are into entertainment. We do have the arts here. We have a paintbrush. Maybe you guys are artists. We have my dancing charms haven't came yet, but yeah, it's gonna be like lit in the next month. Like, yeah, I love my charms. It's like a real hobby for me. But I feel like some of you are going to stardom. Justice is being restored so you can be in your rightful place, as this star with this like this. I really feel for some of you, you are into the entertainment. You do something with public speaking, something where you are on the forefront. You are the head of your business, or you are comedian, social media. You have a lot to offer, and it's clear. Okay, and then with this Father of Cups, you're letting down this hard exterior. Some of you, the Father of Cups is usually someone that's very devoted and someone who is mature, but also don't really deal with their emotions like that. I think that with these changes, it's inevitable for you to be the Father of Cups right now. Like, you're dealing with your emotions in a healthy way that's restoring balance and enlightenment, and the embodiment, like embodying the temperance, which is also philosophy and things. Like, you're getting a lot of spiritual downloads, and you may be a little down and blue about the things about your past. That's brief, very brief. With the enlightenment and clarity and the creativity that's coming in, you can't even focus on that. The only thing you can do is bring justice to the situation and become that star that you are meant to be and restore balance into your life. Okay. Okay, moving on to the 11th house, which is social groups and causes and long-term thinking. The ruling sign is Aquarius, associated with visions of a better world, and Uranus, which is the planet of independence, revolution, and rebellion. You guys got the High Priestess clarified with the Ace of Cups. The second time you guys got the Ace of Cups. You guys are definitely realizing that you are psychics, you have abilities, your intuition is strong, you have a lot of creativity, you're very spiritual, and there's no going back. Once you see the spiritual world, it's like hard to go back. Like, it's hard to like go from being woke and then try to go back to sleep. Like, you can't do it. You just can't do it. And then it's like, you sip from like the wisdom, you sip from that purity, everything it has to offer. It's no going back. You have a new beginning coming. There is a vision of a better world. You will have emotional fulfillment after this. I feel like financially very abundant. You guys are I'm hearing celebrities sometime beginning of next year. You're going to be recognized. You're going to have an imprint. I do have an imprint here. Recognized for your talents. Recognized for what you have to offer. Some of you will be recognized for your nonprofit organizations. I hear online businesses and YouTube channels. What else? Ooh, some of you will be getting married. I hear engaged too. It's someone new. It's new love. Okay. Your intuition is actually guiding you in this situation. Okay, then we have the 12th house, which is psychic abilities, the occult, hidden places. The ruling sign is Pisces, which is associated with intuition. And the ruling planet is Neptune, which is associated with mysticism and illusions. Okay. You guys got the Mother of Swords, the Mother. You guys got the Mother of Pentacles. Second time getting the Mother of Pentacles. And then you guys got the Page of Pentacles. So what I see also is, now that you know what you know, it's kind of putting you on guard. It have you creating boundaries with people that you did not have boundaries with before. And I feel like you wasn't in this bitch mode at first, whether you're a man or a woman. You probably was like that with other people or with a selective few, but with the people that you cherished or you loved or, you considered family, you went hard for them. And you're going to have to start creating boundaries and using your wisdom and intuition to guide you in this situation, because it's affecting your children. And for those of you that don't have children, it's affecting your creative projects. It's affecting your life. It's affecting what you are manifesting in the physical world for yourself, what you have nurtured. Because with the mother, it's all about nurturing and stuff. So it's like what you're putting out there, you're creating, what you're embarking towards, you're being protective of. If you're starting a YouTube channel and it's something spiritual, you're protecting it. It's your baby, you're protecting it. And it's clarified with the Page of Pentacles, which of course is learners. The pages are learners. They're very enthusiastic about learning, and I feel like you guys are embarking on a lot of business and just, I'm hearing manifestations, embarking on a lot of different manifestations, and you're learning how to manifest these things. You're learning what you need to let go. You're learning who you need to create boundaries with, and it's all guided by your intuition. You're protective now. You haven't been protective like you thought you was. You probably was protective with your fist. I'm hearing some of you will beat a bitch ass. Or for the guys, like people usually don't play with you. Especially with your trauma, you're not someone that people usually try like that. And you're becoming protective. And for those of you who don't, and we're back, okay? So just to recap, we're ending off the 12th house, which is all about your psychic abilities, the occult. You're on guard. You're protecting and nurturing your crafts, your children, your creative endeavors, your spirituality. And you're learning about your business, about creating a new life for yourself, about a better life. Okay, you're learning. You're all in a learning stage, but you're appearing as the mother. Okay, but you're definitely, and there's also some messages will be coming in for you. Okay, so let me clear this. I'll sort through this later. All right, you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I have creepiness going on with my phone too. Okay, so group 1. You guys got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So definitely you guys need to release a karmic. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So basically, I feel like you need to release the ex, a karmic, someone that you're giving your energy that does not deserve it. And true love will come in, as well as true love for yourself as well. Okay? You guys have infinity supply. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. Focus intention. Ooh. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Creative writing, and we have writing here too, as well as time to make your own oracle. It's time to write your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. And then you guys got rose quartz, which is all about healing a broken heart, healing your heart chakra, healing, and it's not just romantic, just healing your heart from situations that may have broken your spirits down. Very good, group 1. I feel like you guys are very optimistic, as well as this stone is, I forgot the name of it, but it's all focused on speaking up for yourself. And yeah, it's all about speaking up for yourself. Okay, anyway. Then we have the rose quartz, which is funny. Yeah. Okay, so you guys got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So we have flirt, a new love, as well as express your romantic express your love. And I feel like what's stopping you is your control issues, and you just need to release your expectations. And also I see a mother kind of like holding on to their children in this, and then the angels is watching. So maybe you have any trust issues because of your previous, and you just need to trust your intuition first. Trust your intuition. You could tell when someone is not right, and if you just need to probably exercise your intuition when it comes to that, so you can know when somebody's creepy, or you can just kind of expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibrations of love. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love, which is go hand in hand with releasing your control issues. Action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. You have the courage to also handle situations of your past. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation, all the people involved, including yourself. And then you guys got the char, right? I hope I'm saying that right. Here you go. Let's see if I can get a light on. Okay. And that stone is for wound healing. It provides deep physical and emotional healing, transmuting negative energy and converting disease into wellness. It will assist you in recognizing your greatest trauma and also your most profound gifts. And sometimes your greatest trauma will lead you to your greatest gifts. Group 2, heal your heart. Okay. Okay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you guys. I'm working with like 50 subscribers here. Okay, so group 3. This is the appetite. Let me see. I know what's in here. I just know what's in here. And then I like raw stones. I feel like they give off a lot of strong energy. Appetite. And it's all about acceptance. And this is how it looks in a raw form. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to focus. Okay. It's like the same. I don't want to put it too close because my nails. Oh my God, I just took off my nails. Okay. And that one is about acceptance. It works to interfere between your consciousness and the matter of letting go things that's worn out and does not serve you in your life. Okay. So for your love life, you guys got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Career and finances. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, which lets me know you guys have a very strong manifestation energy. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, go for ice cream. You know, do something like something you'll see in like for some junior high students, school students or something. Like do something playful like that. Like, you know, everything is not all about sex. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And you guys, I only wanted to do like 2 or 3 cards, but a whole pile fell out for you guys, and then I put it back, and then I shuffled again, and a whole pile fell out again, and I was like, I have to take it. Deception. So it's funny that deception is by healing family issues. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. and it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. And the only thing that I see here is your spiritual path is going to guide you. Maybe you'll meet somebody at work, or maybe you already have met someone at work. And something is going to happen very soon. The feelings are definitely there. There's definitely that playful spirit, but aside all the bullshit, which that's not bullshit, but the more serious stuff that's happening, your childhood wounds. And if you don't have any children, then your childhood wounds, your inner child, and you healing your family issues from your inner child is coming up as deception. And that's because you're not being your real self. You're sweeping stuff under the rug. When you sweep stuff under the rug, it kind of like, just because you're sweeping it under the rug doesn't mean the energy is not there. And you cannot be naive to think that other people don't see that energy, you know? And that goes for people that's been single for a long time. Sometimes you hold on to so much crap that you think that you let it go, but the energy of it is like hovering over you, like a big stop sign behind you. Okay? But basically, handle your family issues, and you will be guided to and know when to make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And kind of like retreating and having fun, and it's safe for you to love. Okay, you guys got the High Priestess, so you're heavily being guided with your intuition. And it's crazy because the 12th house, well, it was like the 11th house you guys had, or the 12th house. I think it was the 11th house. The 11th house, you guys had the High Priestess as well. You have the divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. You're going through a transformation. You're that butterfly that keeps on appearing. And, you know, research the hummingbird too. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Sorceress. What? You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, and still they need nurturing and patience. That Mother of Pentacles energy. And then Trigonic Quartz, which is the soul's code, I believe. I'll be trying to remember some of them. Okay. And it holds the secrets of the universe. And with you guys being like the sorceress and High Priestess energy, you do hold the secrets of the universe. You probably don't need guidance as far as outside sources when it comes to rituals, when it comes to spell work, things of that nature. You'll be guided by your intuition on what to do, and you'll see rewards and things that will come from it too. But it's all about your awareness and multi-dimensions, and it's all about the evolution of the soul. Very good, you guys. If you like this reading, like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how it works for you. If you guys want to book private readings, you can email me at goddessforgoddesses. And really, just like, share, subscribe. Let me know how it resonates for you. I'm really interested because I only have like 50 subscribers. So let me know, you guys. All right. Bye, Taurus. See you next month.